Hey there, I'm Dan, the self-proclaimed Lonely Rocker. Thank you so much for joining me today. So I'm excited because I have a sneak peek for you, the forthcoming TONEX Editor from IK Multimedia. Yes, it's almost here. I've been told March 13th is the public release date, but I've got a quick look, early look for you here. So I want to walk you through some of the features of that. Now, the TONEX Editor, what is it? It's actually a standalone application. Yes, it's a standalone application. When you get notified of the next TONEX update, which will be version 1.9, you go through the normal steps through the IK product manager. And when you do that upgrade, it's going to install the standalone TONEX editor application on top of the 1.9 upgrade to the main application. Now, why did they go with a standalone? I'm not really sure. I have my theories. Perhaps it's just a very different workflow. Maybe they're looking at it as two different paths. I mean, if you're used to using the main TONEX application and you use the plugin, obviously you can just edit your presets right at the computer. And if you want to zap them to the pedal, then you can go ahead and zap them. But if you are dependent on the pedal itself and you find yourself using the pedal most of the time, it's going to give you much easier access to all of the deep dive features on the TONEX pedal. Yes, you can do them on the pedal, but as we know, it's a small form factor pedal, so you don't have the real estate that you would have on a full-size modeler, let's say like a Fractal or a Line 6, but there's a lot of editability in there. So it's just going to unlock all of those features. That you connect the pedal to your desktop. You can create and alter all of your presets and save it right to the pedal. So that's the thing, you're working off the pedal. You're not working off the presets on your computer. So I want to take you through that. I'm going to show you the interface and just show you all the real-time capability. And that's the other big thing is now we have real-time capability. So while you're tweaking the presets from your computer, you're actually hearing everything in real time. And to help me facilitate that, I've got my trusty ESP LTD Deluxe Phoenix 1000 equipped with my, of course, Stringjoy strings. I've got a set of 10 to 46s on here. If you want to check out Stringjoy, I will put a link in the description. They make an awesome product. All right, why don't we start off? I'm going to give you an overview of the interface on the TONEX Editor. The TONEX Editor is a free upgrade to TONEX and is included as part of the version 1.9 update. The software can control the TONEX pedal and TONEX One. There are some minor differences in operation between the two, but today I will focus on the TONEX pedal. There are two main tabs. The editor gives you full editing control of the presets on your pedal, and the librarian tab gives you access to your desktop library, allowing for the transfer of presets in both directions. The editor tab consists of three main sections: the control bar, chain, and library. The chain houses all of the TONEX modules like the noise gate, tone model amp, tone model cab, compressor, modulation, delay, and reverb. Each module functions the same way as it does in the main TONEX app. The main amp controls are consistent with the advanced settings in the TONEX app. Amp and cab tone models are well organized, making it easy to find what you're looking for. The librarian tab gives you access to presets, tone models, and even tone.net, making it easy to transfer whatever you want to your pedal. And the top area is called the control bar and houses global settings and saving functions. All right, so you can see there as I adjust the pedal, we're seeing the TONEX Editor updating in real time. That's a big update here, a big feature update with the TONEX platform is that we can edit things right on the pedal and see it happening here in real time. But more importantly, we can do a deep dive on the app itself. Now, I showed you some of the features, but I can show you some of these in real time to see what's happening here. So anyways, we've got, as I showed you all the different modules here, we have, as I noted, is the main functions of each preset here. So we've got your amp functions here with gain and all the EQs and things like that. So let me go ahead and just make some changes to it, and we can see the pedal updating in real time, and you can hear it all in the same time. I need more hands here. I don't want to hear anyone complaining if my guitar goes out of tune. I have like 4 sources or 5 sources recording at the same time here. So as you can see, just a quick example here, changing the EQ, changing the gain structure here, all happening in real time. Now this is sort of a live process here right now. I would have to save that preset if I wanted to burn that onto the pedal itself. Now, one thing I like about this is going through all the additional features, all the effects and things like that, is we can easily manipulate. Let's say go into the delay here. So we can make our adjustments here again in real time, and you can notice that the pedal is updating with me in real time. So that's cool. Let's add another effect here. That's a modulation. Again, we can turn it on, and we can see the pedal just constantly reacting to all the main things that we're doing. One thing I noticed is that if you're changing amps and things like that, it won't necessarily display that unless maybe you're right in the amp selection module. So there's some modulation there. So really all of the features of every preset, you have deep dive real-time access to that feature. Now, in terms of selecting amps, I want to show you this in real time. Doing that on the pedal, I find it a little bit, a little cumbersome here, but the way they've organized it actually is really cool because they've categorized everything here. We've got your amp and cabs, all sort of categorized here by the different gain structures. We get high gain and drive and things like that. We've got the complex captures here, stomp boxes and amp. This looks like this is my captures, my tone models here. So we can pick really anything here. But one thing that's cool here is this library button here. So here's like a little mini TONEX. So you can actually browse through all of your different presets here, or different amplifiers and things like that. If you're used to the look of the TONEX application, you actually get a view into your library here, and you can add your different amplifiers through here. That will update immediately to your pedal preset. Let's see what mess I've created here. So just really an easy way to browse all the different amplifiers and the cabinets as well. When we want to change the cabinets here, again, everything is very well organized now. You got the 4x12s, 2x12s, and things like that. Now, all of these cabinets, now these are the TONEX cabinets, and they all have these funny names, so you may not know exactly what they are, but if you have been using this for a while, you've got your favorites here. So you can just change your cabinets as easily as that. Reason why I don't often do real-time videos. And also when you're browsing through your IRs, there's a switch here. You can look at custom IRs. I have a couple of Ownhammer IRs loaded here, and we've got the VI cabs here. So everything is really, really well organized. Plus, look at this, changing all of the parameters of the cab IR itself, the mic positions and things like that. Try doing that in the TONEX pedal. It's really, really, really difficult. Even down to blending the microphone and all things like that. I mean, these are all the features that you're used to seeing inside of TONEX. You're now editing them in real time on the pedal. I just want to keep reminding you that even though we're sitting here on the desktop, we're actually manipulating the presets that are on the pedal. And as soon as we save it, it's already there. And as I showed you before with the librarian feature, you can move your presets between the pedal and the application. So if you've created your master preset, that masterpiece you've been waiting to create, well, you can move it right over to the desktop application simply just by picking it and just dragging it over, and that will move that saved preset to your computer. Also, as the global features, we can tap tempo, the beats per minute. That obviously applies to different time-based effects, and the global volume of the pedal as well. If I adjust it here, you'll notice that the volume is also changing on the pedal. So really think any feature that you'd want to edit in your preset, you just have much easier access via the TONEX editor. So I think this is a really exciting development with the TONEX platform. And knowing IK Multimedia, I know they're not going to stop here. So anyways, just a little peek into the real-time functionality of the TONEX editor. Well, there's a quick look at the TONEX editor. I know a lot of you have been anticipating this. Listen, TONEX just continues to grow. I say this over and over again. IK Multimedia is incredibly aggressive with this platform. Look at all the recent updates to TONEX itself, adding effects. We've got the cab, we've got the software that drives the cab, we've now got the TONEX Editor, we've got a couple of different pedals. This is still a very young platform. It's only been out for a couple of years, and just look how fast things are coming out now. So if you haven't jumped onto TONEX, I think now would definitely be a good time. And if you've been on TONEX as I have since day one, it's just so exciting to watch this. You know, you may look at real-time editing as not a big time thing, but it's a big piece of functionality that was missing on the platform that is now here or about to be here. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully that whet the appetite a little bit more. Don't forget, this is going to be a free update. It's not going to cost anything. That's the other thing. They just keep giving us features, and we certainly can't complain. And, you know, we can make suggestions and throw it out into the ethers there, and perhaps some of those features will get picked up by IK Multimedia, but there are no shortage of new things to enjoy on TONEX. So enjoy it, and I certainly believe there's going to be a lot more coming. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. By the way, I do have links in the description for more information, some IK products. If you want to support the channel, some of those are affiliate links. If you appreciate what I'm doing, it doesn't cost you anything to click on those links, but if you buy something, it will kick back a little something to the channel, and I really appreciate that. But anyways, if you have any thoughts, if you have any questions at all, that's what the comment section is for. But if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. And while you're down there, well, I have talked about all things TONEX. Recently, the TONEX Cab, that was another big release. I did a video about that as well, so I'm going to pop it right here if you want to check it out. And remember, you don't need a band to rock and roll. I'll catch you in the next one.